I'm on my way to the gym right now, but I wanted to give you a little life lesson that just popped in my head that I learned as a magician. So when I first started performing, I got hired for a corporate event for the very first time. Very first time, company brings me out. I'm going to do walk around magic at this event that they're having. And I walk up to a table. There's two gentlemen there. They're older. They're talking. And I approach them. I say, hey, I'm Jake. I'm a magician. I'm doing magic for everybody. Blah, 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 blah. Would you like to see a trick? And they said, no, thanks, not right now. And I was like shook. I was so confused. It never occurred to me that somebody could say no. And so in my head, I'm going, my thing is great. I'm really good at this. I'm here to show all these people this great thing. I'm here to entertain these people. They shouldn't be saying no. They should be saying yes. So I start kind of pushing, and I'm like, come on, no, you're going to really like it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be all these things. Now you come on. Can I show you the thing now? And they're like, okay, fine. So I push and push. They finally agree to let me show them a trick. And wouldn't you know, it went horribly. It went horribly. They hated it. Of course they did. They didn't want to see a trick in the first place. And so that was something that I took personally that in reality had nothing to do with me. So that's lesson number one there, is so often we assume that these things have something to do with us and we take these things personally, and it rarely ever does. Like these things, like those people, they were just having another conversation. If I left, came back in 10 minutes, they probably would have been happy to see a magic trick. But because I pushed and pushed and pushed and needed for them to watch my thing and needed for them to be amazed by it, that's really what ruined it. It was my ego. It was me taking things personally. So that was example number one. Now let me give you the flip side of that coin. I, growing up at family functions and things like that, would always perform for my relatives, because that's your first audience when you're growing up as a kid magician. And there was, I had a relative who would always try to mess it up. He would always try to mess with me, not in a ha-ha, we're joking around kind of way, but in a, why are you even what pleasure do you get out of trying to mess up your young, nephew, basically. And so very weird. But this same relative asked me to do a trick at a family function, and I'm doing the trick, and he starts he's stopping me every 2 seconds. He's poking my hands, all these kind of things. And so halfway through the trick, I go, I don't want to show you this trick anymore. And so I packed up my deck of cards, I put it in my pocket, and I'll never forget how shocked he was that I wasn't desperate for him to watch my thing. And so that's really lesson number two in this, is that when the worth of yourself, when your value comes from inside outward, it totally shifts your entire life, your entire reality, rather than the other way around, where you need other people's validation in order to feel a certain type of way. So that's my magical lesson for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Follow along for this type of stuff and magic tricks too.